Welcome back to another episode of Food Buffet Report. I'm here with Nick Rishwain once again. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode.
Hey, Aaron, thank you. Thanks for having me again. I really love being here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't have anything else going on, so I love being here.
Okay, good. Well, when I saw this picture, the thing that really deeply concerned me, imagine you're at this buffet, okay?
Yes.
And you're going along and you're getting your stuff, and you see that microwave in the back.
Yeah.
Doesn't that concern you?
It concerns me for how are they using that to heat these things up and then put them back, because they should be heating it up from underneath these metal dishes. That's how you normally do it. I also don't particularly enjoy that somebody's coffee cup is just chilling right next to the microwave.
Yeah. So the microwave, the coffee cup, it should be out of view from the buffet patrons,
I agree.
because the last thing a buffet user, we call them buffet users. What do you
Buffet
think of
user,
that?
Yeah, it's definitely a SaaS product of food.
What does that mean?
Software. This is the software. A buffet is the software as a service for food items.
Wow, that's great. I've never heard it described that way.
That's because you're doing this show with a numbnuts.
Why didn't we have you on sooner? We would have learned so many more
much.
things.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn here.
But the last thing anybody wants to see when they're at a buffet is that a microwave would even exist in the restaurant.
Yeah,
So if it has to, for whatever reason, it should be completely out of view.
it should be hidden it should be in the kitchen. You know what else is interesting here? Next to the microwave, there's a refrigerator without a single drink in it.
Yeah. They're showcasing absolutely nothing.
Correct.
And that's a lot of electricity that they're using to light that fridge, not to
I
mention
agree.
keep it cool. You know what else you should never see? Like, there are things that you should never see in a restaurant, but you should have the confidence that it exists. Can you think of something that falls into that category?
In this picture?
No. Just in general. I'm thinking of it right now. I don't know if you read minds.
Of something that exists in a restaurant, but that you should never know
You
about?
should never see, but you would have confidence knowing that it's there.
No, I can't think of what you're thinking of.
Rodent traps.
Oh, yeah.
So you never want to see a rodent
No, you don't
trap at
wanna
a
see that.
restaurant, but you do want to know that a restaurant has a rodent.
I think you want to know that they have pest control.
That's the term I'm looking for. Pest control. You want to know that a restaurant has pest control measures in place, but you never want to see them. And it's
true.
kind of the same with the microwave at the buffet.
I agree. I don't want to see, I don't want to know their pest control measures, but
Yeah.
I want them to exist. So we got to get into the items here, because these items are not moving in this picture.
I mean, nothing's moving in pictures.
That's fair. But like the coconut shrimp having sort of an okay day, the baked mussels maybe having an okay day, but the salmon, okay, so the far right in my image here, that's baked crab meat. And then the next one over is baked salmon, and nobody's getting any of these. And even the ginger onion crab, even that, which is probably the best item there, doesn't seem like anyone's interested.
How do you know what kind of day somebody is having just by looking at them? It's kind of what you're doing with this buffet. You're being very judgy.
I'm judging it because
How do you know that these items were not just replenished
They could have been. That's fair. But the green beans weren't just replenished. And I'm making the assumption that with some of the items have been grabbed, there are concerns over the seafood in this restaurant. Seafood's always touchy.
You're making a lot of assumptions.
This is a food buffet report. I'm reporting based on my observations.
No, you're reporting based on your assumptions. That's not necessarily a good way to report.
Well, hey, I mean, I'm relatively new to this.
And even if that's what Bill and I do, you admitted a few episodes ago that you never watched the show anyway.
I do remember saying that. I was going to say that I did, but that sounds familiar.
I gotta take a drink.
No, please drink your Kool-Aid. You're full of sugar.
It's not, actually. It doesn't have sugar in it.
Your stomach doesn't believe that.
Do I look fatter than the last time you saw me?
Than the last time I saw you, but that's okay because I'm probably fatter too. But yeah, you look like you put on a couple.
Okay. Maybe it's because I don't have a beard covering my double chin.
You double chin, yeah. That's why I can't shave the beard. I just won't. I won't do it. Are we going to talk about the Nikes in the picture?
Sure.
Do you think it was somebody that I'm assuming it's a he with the Nike.
Yeah, assumptions again.
Yeah. Well, this person who's wearing what appear to be Nikes, you think it was a person he or she was with, who took the picture?
Could be. Could be.
Well, thanks. That was very insightful.
Yeah. Likewise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which item here would you try?
It's not that I'm afraid of seafood. I'm just not a really big fan.
It looks like somebody's making some assumptions on seafood here.
No. If you just let me finish, I'm not a big fan of seafood to begin with. And it has nothing to do with the riskiness of eating said seafood. I'm just not a big fan of seafood.
Of the riskiness of eating seafood that's been warmed up in a microwave.
So I don't know. I don't know what I would get. I don't eat crab. I don't eat mussels. I very rarely eat shrimp because they are the cockroaches of the sea. But somebody said the other day about shrimp, maybe cockroaches are the shrimp of the land.
Wow.
Never thought of that, did you?
That's boy, I'd love to spend more time with that person. They sound fascinating.
I think I'm going to skip this whole section. Even the green beans, because, what do I want green beans for?
You don't like veggies?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I've been on a I've been on a carnivore diet. But I haven't.
So meat only.
Yeah, but I haven't been consistent with it as of late because.
So you're not on a meat diet, is what you should have said. You try.
I try.
But so then, if you're not consistent with it,
yeah,
are you eating vegetables or not eating vegetables?
Not really.
Do you not like vegetables?
They're okay, but you see, vegetables have a lot of fiber, right?
You're against fiber now as an old man?
No. I feel like when I eat a lot of fiber, I get like really full feeling and in an uncomfortable way.
Really?
So I don't think it really agrees with me.
I wonder if it's a certain type of vegetable that does that to you, though.
Yeah, maybe.
When you're coughing like you're allergic to everything, maybe you're allergic to a vegetable.
I don't usually cough, but as I said, I was getting over a cold.
Yeah.
Anyway, can we end this episode?
I was hoping you'd end it, but
yeah, I'm done with this. Okay, do you want to join us for another one?
After tonight or another time?
Like next week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Are you going to wear the same shirt
I might.
with the same picnic blanket placket?
You know, let's see. Let's see if it's on both sides. Oh, it's not on that side.
That's weird. It's asymmetrical.
It is. I just learned
Gosh.
that today.
It's weird.
Did you want me to unbutton one more? Really?
No. No.
You didn't want the sex appeal out there.
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Do you want to say something nice to our viewers about?
Aaron's actually a friend of mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a huge admission from you.
And it hurts. Hurts to say it.